Once upon a time, you see, in a strange land not far away, I met perchance a little bee upon a most unusual day. And when I asked who she was, she told me, Maya, no other bee could ever be like Maya. Maya, why you question me? Why is no answer for a bee? My, she's always in a pretty pickle, Maya, helping someone else's little Maya. Maya, everyone loves Maya. Maya, 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 come tell us what you see.
There he is at last. Hey, Alexander, wait! I've got news for you. Your brother's coming to see you.
Huh? You say my brother's coming to visit me?
Yes, that's right, Alexander. I met him coming along the highway.
Did you hear that, Maya? My brother's coming to see me. Oh, I'm sure you're going to like him. He's a good chap. He is what one calls a gentleman.
I don't know.
We live together in a dormitory in Heidelberg, and he's even more learned and distinguished than I am.
I didn't actually notice that.
It's been many years since I last saw my brother, but someone told me that sometime last year he had moved to Paris and was living in the vestry of the famous Notre Dame Cathedral, if you know where that
Alexander,
is.
listen.
I'm sure you're going to like him, Maya. My brother is very clever and sophisticated. He knows much more than I do, if that's possible, and he is most gracious and refined. I think I'm going to give a big party for my brother Nicholas.
Just let me finish what I was trying to tell you. It's not your brother Nicholas who's coming to see you, it's your brother Melvin.
I'm going to make my famous maize soup, and we'll all have a big feast. What was that you just said, Puck?
It's your brother Melvin who's come to see you.
Are you sure about that? Absolutely sure?
What's wrong, Alexander? Why are you so disappointed? Melvin is also your brother, isn't he?
Of course he's my brother, but he lives in a pigsty on a farm. He is, as one would say, the black sheep of the family. What's more, he's not in the least as refined and cultured as my well-bred brother in Paris. Now do you understand why I'm disappointed?
But what does that matter, Alexander? If he were my brother, I'd love him in spite of anything. Wouldn't you love him, Pup?
Of course I would. And I must say he wasn't that bad. Come on, let's all go and meet him.
If I were your brother and saw you with such a long face, I'd go right back home.
I know it's not right, Maya, but I just can't help it.
Ah, come on, Alexander. Give us a smile. Your brother can't be that bad.
Hello, Alexander! Greetings, brother!
No, Melvin, you haven't changed at all.
I never thought I'd see you again. Just let me look at you. My, you've grown into a big boy and a strong one, too. What an extraordinary little girl you are. If I may say so, you have a beauty and an air about you which is very rare indeed.
My name's Maya, and I'm a good friend of your brother Alexander, Mr. Melvin.
You don't say. You didn't tell me you had a good friend called Maya. How many other friends have you got hidden? Oh, you're a sly one, all right. And you're Puck the gadfly. I hope you haven't sucked the horses dry of their blood.
I can't see. Where are my glasses?
Your friends are so funny, dear brother.
Do you really think we're funny? You yourself seem to be exceptionally merry, Mr. Melvin.
You're right, I just love laughing.
If you don't mind, I'll call you Mr. Mel, because Mr. Melvin's a bit too long.
No, go ahead. You're more than welcome to call me whenever you want, but just don't forget to call me for supper tonight. Oops, am I squeezing too hard? Sorry. Yeah, never mind, you'll get used to my temperament eventually.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do. I'm sure you two still have lots to talk about. As soon as everything's ready, I'll send Willie over to call you. Enjoy yourselves in the meantime. Come on, Pop, come with me.
I'm right behind you, Maya.
She might be a fat little bee, but she's certainly no fat head.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to meeting his brother.
Since he's Alexander's brother, he must be very charming, cultured and intelligent. A gentleman in every sense of the word. Am I right, Alexander?
Yes. Though he might be a bit...
He doesn't seem to be very punctual.
I really am sorry that you have to wait so long, but I'm sure he'll be here any minute now.
According to Maya, he's an extremely cheerful fellow.
Yes, he laughs an awful lot, if that's what you mean.
I have a weakness for merriment.
Well, to tell you the truth, he's very talkative, but please don't get my brother wrong. He's from the country, you see.
You're making me even more curious. I adore a man who knows how to make jokes, even if they are a bit coarse. As an artist, I'm above all that.
Hello. Never fear, Melvin's here. Greetings, everybody. Sorry to have kept you waiting. My golly, look at all that food. It's wonderful, edible, magnificent. Well, what are you all waiting for? Come on, let's all eat, drink, and be merry. Delicious. Another little bee. Tell me, what's your name, little one?
What do you mean, little one?
I think I prefer Maya, if you don't mind my saying so, because she's not as ugly as you are, neither is her head as bald as yours.
Where are my glasses?
Just leave my head out of this, and my name's not Little One, it's Willie.
Oh, you actually have a name, Willie, or won't he? I say, what a lovely surprise. Boy, oh boy, if you could only see that face of yours, it looks like a wrinkled cushion. You're not trying to crease me up, are you, little one?
Didn't I just tell you my name isn't Little One?
Well, how does the cheesecake taste, little one? I stole it from the larder at the farm, even though Alexander says it comes from Paris. Come now, little one. You know it's bad manners to try and speak with your full mouth. You're all sitting here like mummies. What's the matter with you people? Where's your appetite, eh? My poor little ears, now I know what people mean when they talk about caterwauling.
Hey, Mr. Melvin, you enjoy good music?
Let me congratulate you on your effort. It actually gave me goose pimples. You know how to play that thing, my dear. There's no doubt about that. However, warn me the next time you're going to play so that I can get a pair of earplugs.
He really is a wonderful man and so encouraging. Well, come on, Tekla, to work, to work. Music's brought many a couple together. And to think that in my old age I'm still capable of making a conquest.
Willie, isn't that Alexander there sitting next to the stream? Hello, Alexander. Tell me, why are you looking so miserable? Are you perhaps thinking about your brother? Don't worry about yesterday, Alexander. Your brother behaved a little strangely, that's all.
Did you say strangely? I think he behaved shamefully, disgracefully, with all that munching and belching and burping at the table, and all that laughing and backslapping. I just wish the ground would suddenly open up and swallow me. Maya, can't you please think of some excuse I could use to send him away?
But you can't do such a thing, Alexander. Why don't you rather think of some way of keeping him occupied? It might even help him learn a few good manners.
Oh, we should be so lucky.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, hello, Mr. Melvin. How are you this morning?
I have something to confess to you, my dear. You know, you actually remind me of someone.
Me? remind you of someone? Oh, how enchanting.
Yes, I made friends with the fat and ugly moth in the pigsty where I'm now living. Believe it or not, you dress just as ridiculously as she does.
Oh, Mr. Melvin, how can you compare me to a moth?
But who's comparing? There's no doubt that you're 1,000 times prettier than she is, my little butterball.
Oh, you flatterer.
Look out, make way.
Our manual labourer's just come off duty, not so. Apart from the fact that this ball smells a bit like manure, why do you keep rolling it here and there? Yesterday you were busy with another of those stinky things.
Well,
I got you there, didn't I? And you know why? Because you're henpecked. Excuse me, miss.
Huh?
You have a delightful skin, just like Melvin. May I? Just there, and then there. Oh, a lady should never laugh so loudly when someone tickles her. Yeah.
Hello, Alexander. What seems to be the trouble? Your little didn't sound too happy. You still worried about your dear little brother, aren't you? Did I hit the bullseye, Alexander? Yup. Looking at the two of you together, one would never guess that you brothers, especially when he laughs. Not bad, huh?
Have you seen him today by any chance, Flip?
Well, I saw him a short while ago laughing and chuckling in the tulip fields. I think it had something to do with Kurt and Effie. He was most probably up to some or other trick again.
Oh, dear. I must go and find him and talk to him at once.
Don't worry so much about it. I actually feel very sorry for Alexander. He's tried so hard to be distinguished, but now that his lout of a brother has appeared, it's impossible for him.
Hello, Mr. Mel. How are you?
Ah, it's dear Maya and dear little one, looking quite grim.
My name's Willie.
Tell me, what do you got planned for later on?
That's why I came here. I wanted to tell you we've organised a special party for tonight and we'd like you to be there.
Oh, a party, did you say? Well, I'm dancing champion of our town, my dear. Observe carefully. How do you think? Am I a champion dancer, Willie?
I'd also like to tell you that the party is taking place in your honour, Mr. Mel, so please don't be late.
On no account, my dear. Frankly, I cannot wait. I'm never late.
Maya, I've got a strange feeling that there's going to be trouble tonight at the party. Don't you think we should rather cancel the whole thing? Anyway, he'll most probably behave as he does in the pigsty. And you know the old bee proverb, belated remorse is seldom worth anything.
No, Willie, we can't cancel the party. Whatever happens, happens. You saw how happy he was.
Well, I still have a strange feeling, Maya.
Oh, you and your feelings. Just stop grumbling, will you? Come, we have to go and find Alexander. We still have to tell him about it.
Doesn't she just fall off that leaf and break her violin? Her music is terrible.
Well, goody gumdrops. It's time to go and get some exercise and have a dance. It'll help my digestion. I'd like to make a request. Could you play something a little different, please?
Something different, with pleasure.
Come on, Lady Butterfly, let's see what we can do. And you call yourself a butterfly? After 2 or 3 little turns, you're already out of breath. Excuse me, I hope you don't mind me dancing with your wife, old chap. Excuse me. Yep.
Just look at your brother, Alexander. He certainly knows how to dance all right.
Yeah.
Stop this minute! I said stop it! I've had enough of you and so have my friends. I think it's time you went back home, Melvin.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Excuse me, my dear. Yeah! Thank you. That was lovely, but now I'd like you to play a round dance, Miss Paganini.
Certainly.
Now, children, ready for the round dance. Solo! Come on, kiddies! Everybody get together! Faster, fiddler, faster! That's the stuff! Come on, kids! Up we go and clap your handies! Away we go!
Melvin, stop that at once and get off the table! You're going too far, Melvin! Stop it! You're behaving very badly!
Never mind, the genius can still play in the dark.
This is all too much for me.
Good morning, dear brother. How are you? Yes, well, maybe I did go just a little bit too far last night, but are you still cross with me about a little thing like that?
You've got the cheek to ask me. Thanks to you, the whole party was ruined.
That's what I was afraid you'd say. That's a pity, a great pity. And I thought everybody was having a wonderful time. Well, that's life. What can you do?
I'll tell you what you can do, my dear brother. You can pack your bags right now and go back to that farm of yours.
Very well, if you say so.
And seeing we're on the subject, could you please be so kind as to tell me why you came here in the first place?
What a question! To visit my dear brother, of course.
And that was the only reason why?
Yes, why do you ask? Did you think I came here to live with you, Alexander?
For a moment, I did, yes.
I must have caused much suffering and anguish since I arrived. I'm sorry, I really am. I promised to leave right away and never come back again. I just want you to do me one big favor. Please tell your friends I'm very sorry. Look after yourself, dear brother.
You too, Melvin. Oh, please don't go. Mrs. Thekla, as far as my brother's concerned, about last night, I mean.
Oh, if only you knew how I envy you, Alexander, for having such a brother. He's so nice and such great fun. Did you see how well he danced to my brilliant playing?
Yeah. Yes.
Wasn't it a lovely party?
Excuse me, I've come to ask forgiveness on behalf of my brother.
I'm sorry, Alexander, but I'm afraid we can't accept that. Unless, of course, he promises to come back soon so that we can organize another party exactly the same as last night's. All of us girls just loved him.
Yes, he was absolutely wonderful. I may not be the youngest here, but when he danced with me and swung me round and round, I felt I was young again.
And what fun it was to see him dancing on the table with my children.
A splendid partner.
Don't be so upset.
I treated him so badly, Maya, and now I'm sorry.
Well, better late than never.
I thought the others wouldn't like him because of his loud mouth. I knew his manners were atrocious and that he had this bad habit of slapping people on the back. But suddenly today I realized how mistaken I was. Everybody just loves him.
You must realize, Alexander, that everybody has to have a different character. Can you imagine how boring life would be if we were all the same, huh?
Another thing I learned in this whole affair, Maya, is that one should never feel ashamed of one's brother, no matter what he says or does.
I'm glad.
Maya, what are you doing there?
Alexander and I are talking.
Well, you surprise me. While you're sitting here quite calmly next to the stream, everyone's waiting for you over there. We've come together to say goodbye to Alexander's brother. You know, I just cannot understand why you two had to sit here all alone while the rest of us are waiting.
Did you hear that, Alexander? He hasn't left yet. Let's go and find him before it's too late.
Yes, let's. Melvin! Melvin, slow down. Wait for us.
That's right. We've all come to say goodbye.
What? Really? Thank you for everything.
No, Mr. Mel, don't do that. It doesn't suit you at all.
What a terrible blow to my ego.
I thought it all over and realized how unfair and insulting I'd been towards you. Please forgive me.
And you wanted to leave us without saying a single word of goodbye.
No, you can't do that. My children will be terribly disappointed.
Not to mention myself. My feet are already itching to dance.
That's very kind of you all, but I only wanted to visit my brother, not stay. Besides, sooner or later you'd get tired of all my silly jokes, and remember what they say, all good things must come to an end.
That's a very poor consolation indeed, my dear Mr. Melvin. Yet never have I heard anyone phrase a sentence as well as you do, and never have I met a wise man who is as unspoiled as you are.
My brother is actually very cultured, even if he is a country bumpkin now. Once upon a time, we were both living together behind the skirting board of a famous university.
Here we go again.
My dear brother will never stop exaggerating. But I shall never forget how friendly all of you were towards me, and if you should ever feel like a bit of fresh air, then come and see me.
Love to.
And so will my pretty Maya come to see me, not so together with my little one, of course.
Now you listen to me. If you call me that one more time, I shall not come to see you. I promise.
But you'll come, Puck, won't you? We've got lots of horses there for you.
My glasses, my glasses, my glasses.
See you all.
Bye-bye, Melvin. Bye-bye.
Bye. My glasses.
Here you are, dear Puck. I thought these were my sunglasses. That's better. At least now you're not squinting. Bye.
Bye, Mr. Mel.
Goodbye, Melvin. Goodbye. Come back soon.
Bye.
Goodbye, Mr. Melvin.
Do come back.
Do come back.